still gonna pay you. Just don't come into work. Like that's ludicrous.
Right. You want to follow up on this story?
Oh, speaking of cops, you want to give the background on this? So
No, this is the.
no, I want to do this
No, this
one.
we're gonna do this one,
All right,
and then we go to the other one.
all right. So for this one, we do have video. So in Philly, of course, there was this. Apparently, someone broke into a truck, a mint truck, and stole like $100,000 worth of dimes. Dimes. You heard me right, guys. Dimes. That's a lot of fucking dimes.
Exactly. Let me play this real quick. From ABC 6 News in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Action News.
Action news this noon is developing right now. $100,000 worth of dimes was stolen from a tractor trailer in Northeast Philadelphia.
Yeah, take a look at Chopper 6 here. Shows all those dimes there. You see them scattered across a parking lot. This is at Philadelphia Mills, just off of Woodhaven Road. Now, police sources say the parked trailer was filled with about $750,000 in dimes when this break-in happened overnight.
Action News reporter Maggie Kent is live there on the scene with the latest from investigators. Maggie.
Sarah and John, this is incredible when you think about the magnitude, the amount of money that we're talking about, and the amount of dimes that means. Police were estimating about $100,000 was stolen. That means about $1,000,000 dimes was taken from this trailer
Crazy.
that's parked between
Crazy.
Walmart and the Mavis Discount Tire and Lomax Carpet and Tile Mart. It's in the Philadelphia Mills Shopping Center.
Oh, I
Chopper 6
remember
was
that.
overhead this morning. The sparkling, shining pile of dimes spilling out of that parked trailer in the parking lot just off the mall. The cargo was loaded up at the Philadelphia Mint yesterday. Police say the truck driver parked here overnight. He went home not far away and got some sleep before a long day of driving down to Florida. But when he returned in the morning, he found somebody had broken into the trailer using bolt cutters and stolen hundreds of thousands of dimes.
Right.
And they were trying to cross-load the dimes into other things to carry it away. There's dimes all over the parking lot.
I feel like if they try to go to the bank and cash all of it in, then they're going to get caught and they'll be like, well, where did you get all these dimes from?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, good question. Police are going to have quite the project here. There was an estimated $750,000 worth of dimes inside that trailer to begin with. So in order to tally and clean up everything, it's going to be quite the project, of course. Again, they estimate about $100,000. It's hard to exactly know for sure how much was taken overnight. But this is an area with a lot of surveillance cameras. Police are hoping that that surveillance captures the people who are responsible and, of course, what kind of vehicle they got away in. We're live in the Northeast. Maggie Kent, Channel 6, Action News.
I bet you.
I'll let you.
I bet you they're still driving all around the Northeast, going to different banks and Walmarts and those coin centers and trying to like cash out. They're probably still like I don't know what day this happened, but I bet you today, like right now, they're still trying to cash in those dimes because you can't go to just one place with all those dimes.
You can't go nowhere with those dimes.
It's a lot, like 1,000,000 dimes. Like, come on. But here's the thing, too, though. The guy that was driving the truck, how the hell are you gonna leave the fucking truck there with money? I don't care if it is dimes. You're gonna park the truck up in the parking lot and then go home and go to sleep. Like, that's a little suspect too.
I know it sounds like an inside job. Maybe it didn't come from the truck driver, but somebody who worked at the mint company knew he would go and park his truck right there, and then, he leaves and go take a nap, and then comes back and they ripped off 1,000,000 dimes, and it's so fucking
How the hell
crazy
did
because
they carry all those fucking dimes. Like I know, like they couldn't get all of them because there was a lot scattered in the parking lot. So obviously they weren't able to get all of them. But still, like, how do you carry that much worth of dimes?
no, it's easy. Just go back and forth. They're probably young people that went in there and several bags they had to take from the truck to the car.
That's crazy.
But I think it was an inside job. If it wasn't, maybe somebody said, "Hey, let's go see what's in that truck." and somebody brought some bolt cutters, cut it up, cut the lock off, and went and stole the dimes. But you would think if you're getting somebody to take dimes, I think he was taking them to Florida. If you got somebody that's going to take dimes somewhere, why not load him up when he's ready to actually drive out there? Don't load him up and then say, oh, go home and park the truck over here and go home and go to sleep. That sounds fucking ridiculous.
Well, that's another thing we don't know. What if he wasn't supposed to go home and go to sleep?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know
Maybe
what I'm
he
saying?
wasn't.
Maybe he was supposed to be on his way to
And
Florida.
I'm pretty sure the FBI is investigating him right now.
That's crazy.
Because you can't steal that many dimes. But the fact
How are you
is,
gonna get rid of
you
it though?
dumbasses, you're not going to be able to get rid of all these
That's
dimes.
a lot. You can't.
There's
There's
no way to get rid of these dimes. It's
and nobody's
not
gonna
want
to take it. So it's not like you can go to the bodega and be like, and get some snacks and shit. You go in with a lot of dimes, everybody gonna be suspicious. Like,
Right. It's
I
going to
don't
be
want-
too
I don't
many.
want
They're
those
going to
problems.
they're going to investigate it. There's certain crimes that you shouldn't commit because there's no way you can get rid of certain things.
They're gonna get caught eventually. Like you can't, even if they were on drugs, right? Like they can't even go to a drug dealer and try to get drugs with those dimes. Like even the drug dealer's gonna be like, fuck that, I don't want those problems.
Exactly. So you dumbasses who stole that shit.
Yeah, you're gonna get
It's
caught.
a funny
bro.
story
You're gonna
though.
get caught.
It's a funny story, man. I would love to have a camera on them just to see how they're trying to get rid of these dimes.
There's a lot of surveillance there because that's in the
no,
shopping
after-
center where the mall is. So I want to see that video, like seeing them like struggling trying to get all of those dimes, and
Right. I want to see how
I want to see that.
I want to see how they're trying to get rid of them.
Well,
I wish there was a
too.
camera following them around, almost like a reality show.
I'm telling you.
Where you're just like, how the fuck are we gonna get rid of these dimes? We just
Exactly.
committed a crime, and it's a lot of money, so it's not like it's a misdemeanor.
It's gonna take
Just
them,
because it's dimes, you don't think they're gonna charge you like
I
they would
know.
if you stole 100,000 in
money
cash.
is money.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
money.
is money. They're still gonna get a lot of years. But yeah, like I'm telling you, they were right now as we speak. They're probably still driving to another city and trying to figure out how they're gonna cash in those dimes. I could see them at the Walmarts. You know how they have the Coinstar, and putting the change in there to try to cash it out.
And that's going to trigger something because those things are being read, obviously by the machine.
Yeah.
So if they calculate that, somebody just dropped 10,000 dimes into a Coinstar, and they're going to see, they got surveillance, hey, who was putting money at that time? All that shit is time-stamped. So they're going to catch these people, and maybe they already have. This story is like a week old. We'll see. They caught these people, but it's crazy. We'll follow up on that as well.
That's just too funny though. Like I can't. I would love to see the surveillance to see them
Oh,
struggling trying to
man.
get those dimes. Like holy shit, this money,
Like,
y'all.
what we
Let's
gonna
get
do-
this.
What we going to do with these fucking dimes?
I don't think they thought it through. If this was not an inside job, let's assume it's not.
And because
They
hold
probably
on.
was just like, holy shit, look at all this money. Let's take this fucking money.
You know what makes me think it's not? I think it was, but a part of me that think it's not is because there was so many dimes on the ground. If they knew it was in there, they would have just taken it and been more careful about it.
Yeah.
The fact that they spilled dimes all over the damn parking lot and
Well, I'm thinking they probably
crazy.
were like just in a hurry. Like we gotta hurry up and get this shit out of here. You know what I mean? Like, so I guess maybe bags broke, or they were just like, I don't know. Like
I don't know.
I would love to see the surveillance on this.
all right.
I'm telling you, they still right now are trying to get rid of that money,
Oh my god.
or not trying to get rid of it.